Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Mvemba on Zynga Kongo playthrough. It's been about a week since I recorded the last episode because I was on vacation this whole week. So, it's back to the regular schedule at this point, which means, trying to record a couple episodes each day and put them up the next day so I can get feedback from you guys and whatnot. I definitely am missing that in this one. And right now, I spent a little time trying to catch up on what's going on the map here, just to familiarize myself with the situation again. We're definitely behind. We're significantly behind in science per turn for Korea. I mean, that's not surprising. And then we are still behind on culture per turn against Gorgo by a decent amount. So we need to work on being able to take her down. Korea is also a problem. Let's look at their, if they've done anything on the science track. They have researched rocketry, but they haven't done anything with it yet. So, one thing I want to do is, because of the way we've gone down the tech tree, we do have access to airplanes, and those are going to be kind of our strongest bombing unit over here. So what I want to do is change and just pick up advanced flight real quick. What do we have queued up our way to refining and steel right now. What I instead want to do is pick up advanced flight and then do that. So that way we can start making bombers. And then let's see. We do need the housing here, so we need to finish this, but I want to pick something up here as well. I know this is a woods tile. That's okay. So we're going to queue up. We have an archaeologist queued up there. I want to get the aerodrome so that we have spots to put bombing units. Bombers take up aluminum, so we need to send this guy to go work on picking up aluminum. Right now we're accumulating 2 per turn. Do we have any other sources of aluminum in our area? Can I do, let's see. Can I do aluminum plus Kongo like this? Ah, okay, so we see in our territory we've got 3 sources. This is the only one that's actually giving us anything right now. The other one that is worked by something is a lumber mill, so it looks like what we could do is grab this, remove the lumber mill, put a mine down, and then perhaps purchase this tile over here. That'll start getting us a good amount of aluminum per turn to start getting an air force, which I think we're gonna need. I don't know what our balance is of great works right now, so let's take a look at that. We have we have 2 open archaeological museums, and then we're running out of space in art museums, so I'm going to have you build an art museum. That'll take you some time, apparently. We almost have enough to buy a naturalist, but I think we want to save the faith for rock bands. I don't know. I'm not positive on this one, but you should probably get another builder, because there's stuff to be picked up here. Do we want to change our slots around to get more builder charges somehow? I mean, I don't want to spend gold to do so, but what would we drop instead? I don't want to drop natural philosophy. I don't really want to drop any of these things. I could maybe temporarily drop the tourism boost, but I think that's about it. We would obviously want to slot that back in as soon as possible. So yeah, we've accomplished some things along the way, but we're down on both culture and science. Culture, more important to me right now. Oh, just for your guys' info, because some people were asking. These are the wonders that are available right now: Hermitage, Sydney, Statue of Liberty, River Valley, Casa, Venetian Arsenal, Panama Canal, Great Zimbabwe. So Venetian Arsenal would be decent, because we do I guess it'd only be a couple cities here. I'm just trying to think of where ships could help us. Ships could definitely help us over here. Can we get ships to Korea? Not this way. It's uncertain if we can get ships to Korea, but it looks like we probably can through this area. So building up a navy over on this side might not be a bad idea, because Korea is definitely a threat. Was there like a tribal village or anything that we were looking at over here? Let me search for that. We have a tribal village back here and back here. Where's our friend going? He's going to this one. Okay, that's good. Oh, there's also this barbarian outpost to clear, so he's got some work cut out for him. That's fair. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good holiday or a good week otherwise. I got to see friends and family, which is always great. Got to have, go to some restaurants that I enjoy back in this is old news right here. Back in my hometown.
Like some magistrate.
So that's always fun. Plus, obviously, Thanksgiving stuff, people making desserts and whatnot. It's a good time if you're into overeating, which I oftentimes am. But now that it's over, gotta get into those good habits once again. It was quite an indulgence for a week, but that's okay. It's a holiday. We have a chaplain here. All right, you just chill. You can heal us in the future when we go up against Greece. She does have steel, by the way, because all of her cities have walls, but she's still building ancient walls. Therefore, she definitely has steel already. The Hygieia has been completed by Germany.
The effect of the mass media.
Mass media is here, so I would like extra builder charges temporarily. So let's put public works in here. I know I want to switch back to that at some point soon, but I do want to be able to improve some of our tiles faster. So you pick up the aluminum, and then you have 2 more sources of aluminum over here. That's going to be your job in life, is to get those. Kinshasa. Hello, my friend. You have plenty of housing. I guess work on an amphitheater. What's this apostle doing? I don't know. I think he's getting deleted. Somebody was asking if Mont was available, and it has been taken by somebody, but they're not. It's not visible. Oh, Monty. Nope. So it's definitely been taken, but it's not visible to me who took it. So I am just gonna, I guess one thing I can do, and you guys mentioned this, is instead of deleting the guys, I can at least use them to scout open territory, which is fair. So that way we would actually know who has that thing right now. So I will make you a debater and then send you on your way. See, I'm integrating the comments in. This is what I like to do. Instead of just being mad that I don't have the promotion I want, I can still get some use out of them. Reina, where are you at right now? I guess I could have looked on here. She's at Cartagena. Reina, I think you should be moved somewhere else, most likely. Let's move you down to Cordoba. How about that? Reassign Cordoba. And then, what's our adjacency bonus here? It's only 2. Let's promote you to have forestry management. We might get you both, but I think forestry management will help us out in here a little bit. So I'm looking to just improve my standing right now in my military. Obviously, we're always chasing more culture, but we're gonna need to go to war. It's gonna have to be part of our plan. I don't see how we can get by without it. How long is our alliance with her? We just re-upped it, so we have time to build up something to strike her. Another comment from one of you, which is potentially solid, but I do have a worry in that France can just retake it. But we could let our alliance with France expire to get Palenque to rebel, because obviously with the cultural alliance, we don't apply loyalty pressure to her. So I cannot promise that I will stop spying on you. Amandla, kind of like Amanda, but there's an L in there, was killed in Athens. That's not good. That's not good at all. Wolfgang, Amadeus, Mozart, he's arrived. So definitely you put one of these in here. And I suppose we're probably going to put the other in the palace for now, because I don't think we haven't built any of the... We haven't completed any broadcast centers yet. We're building one over here. We're going to build one at some point after the aerodrome. Now, what do you have? These don't really matter. I'll just grab this. Okay, so let's just get you out here to look around. And another source of aluminum. Trying to remember, was there a particular reason I chose this spot over, like, the other side, aside from, like, maybe flooding? Flooding is always a concern. There's a decent harbor spot on this side if we stepped over. I don't know, maybe this aluminum wasn't visible when I first sent people out there. There's also a decent harbor spot here. So either here or here, if we wanted a harbor. If we build it on this side, here, let's put it right here. Let's go right here and drop the city. And then we can pick the... Oh, I wanted seaside resorts. That's the reason I was choosing that. Okay. Now it's understood. This is only charming. So I may have ruined the ability to do what I wanted to do here, which was drop seaside resorts. Which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. We'll figure it out. No need to be an alarmist, but now it just took me seeing the builder to remember why I wanted them to go there in particular. So I should have trusted past Alden. I did not, and now I'm ruining my chances over here. I could always undo this mine and then drop the seaside resort, and then re-drop the mine. I'm going to do that. I want to drop a seaside resort over here just to get something going. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be beautiful. But it is going to be adding a little bit. Oh, heathen conversion. Give me this, please. That's what I've always been looking for. And now it's going to take 10 turns for a broadcast center to pop up. So let me go put this here. We'll be able to move it in 10 turns. Or whenever we need to in the future. What have you picked up, my friend? I'll give you translator. Okay, let's get a broadcast center. The other thing is, we could always use more science per turn. 33 turns is a little too much to wait, so let me go ahead and grab a builder. We need to try to improve our situation here. It's not looking great. Okay, so let's just have you go exploring into places unknown. Ironclad has returned to his little spot here. Let's get you to heal. We could turn you into a frigate for 40 gunpowder, which we have. I do think we should do that. And now I want you to get up to this. So we can actually make an armada if we get that other frigate over to join our friends. I refuse your demand, sir. You are weak. There are big threats out there, but you are not one of them, so I don't care. Not even if you were strong, I wouldn't care about your threats, sir. I'm not that type of person that reacts to these things. So yeah, so this is the problem with letting them flip to free cities, is that she can just retake it. She's not gonna be able to hold it, so she's just gonna keep smashing it in and smashing it in. Maybe that's okay. But what do we lose in the process by not having our alliance in place? We lose culture from trade routes, and then we'd be losing the extra great people points per turn. And I don't think that that's worth it, guys. I gotta say. I appreciate the input on that one, but I think that we're gonna just stay the course on this one. Where is our other building? It must be up here somewhere. Here it is. I knew we had an open one. It is fully open, right? Great works. Yeah, okay. And then we should look at seeing if we can get theming. Let's take a look right now. Great works. So we have a portrait. This is themed. Rembrandt's not going to help us. Wait, what if we... Oh, these are both the same creator. So that's not going to help us. Okay, so we need a portrait. And then... I mean, more religious art would be good. Can we get anybody to give up some works? She doesn't have any. Gorgo is probably not going to want to do that, but if we can get a portrait, we can get theming, or religious, we can get theming. So those are the ones I'm interested more than anything else right now. What would it take? 16 gold per turn. That's kind of a hefty price. Can I hook her up here? What's her status with amenities? Does she like this? She does like this. Does she like this? She likes that as well. Silk. She enjoys that. And then... Okay, so she wants all of my luxuries. So let's just do... Let's do this, and then let's see if we can get some stuff here. So if we can get, I think, 2 pieces of religious art from different authors, so that's El Greco. And then... that would be good. And then can we get a portrait somewhere? She doesn't have any portraits. I want to sweeten the deal. I want her to give me some money now. Okay, so we'll give her 4 luxuries. She will give us 2 religious pieces of art along with some money per turn. I much prefer that than giving her gold per turn. So, okay, so where's our religious art? Portraits. Religious. So we need you to swap in here. And you to swap in here. And now that's themed. Unfortunately, we couldn't get anything appropriate. And we're gonna run out of spots for our friend dropping art over here, but that's fine. We did get a theming bonus, which is nice. We also took some stuff away from her, you know, which is also great. These are the types of things we're looking for right now, to try to weaken her position, strengthen ours. Translator. Let's have you go down here. We'll start checking out this area. Okay, you go on alert, my dude. Give me my seaside resort. And now we are going to weaken the seaside resort by putting it over here. I really wish I had just gone with my instincts. Not my instincts, but my previous pathing from a week ago. I wish I had just followed that, because it was going to do us a little better than what I've done now. But hey, at least I figured it out. It was just a little too late. Just a moment too late. So here's our broadcast center going in. Another broadcast center going in. We have one piece of music to move in. Okay. Where are our trade routes going, by the way? We have 2 to Greece and 2 to France. So I'm okay with that. We could pick up an envoy from either Mohenjo or Hong Kong. Mohenjo matters more here because it's only one. It would only be one away. So let's do that. It's not a great trade route, but it is a free envoy. And there's honor in that. There's dignity. It is useful. Okay, we're just checking this this whole place out. What have you got over here? You've got Angkor Wat. You've got the university. You're doing things. I see it. I'm aware. Dijon is building the casa. Oh, it's another portrait. She has portraits. All right, great works. So portraits are here. Rembrandt. So we need to move a Rembrandt into this. If we drop this here and then go drop the other one in the other location, so now this should have partial theming. Partial theming, and then this one will have full theming. So I didn't need to trade for anything there. That's good. My luxuries. How are our amenities looking? Insufficient, insufficient, insufficient. So we do need to correct some amenities along the way. I guess there's a camp up here to kill, so maybe we send our Knigget, the knight, to go check it out. We're getting decent aluminum per turn now. That with that +2 we'll be at +8, I believe. I will not trade you any of my gunpowder. We're very limited on gunpowder right now. One thing we don't have any great way of gaining anything on is faith.
It has been demonstrated that no system...
It's gonna make getting rock bands difficult over time, obviously. Give me 5-year plan. And do we want to change anything else? No, I think we're fine. We're still trying to build builders. We should be trying to build more builders at least. Let's get another builder going for you. I just want to hit some tiles up with improvements. Can this be, what is the... It's charming. So it's not going to be worthy of becoming a seaside resort. Even if we chopped this out of here. I'm gonna grab... Just getting some upgrades in the area. We need to make use of these charges. Let's get another builder going. Grab the pearls. Any sort of luxury we can get, especially if we don't have it, we want to try to pick it up. Okay, what's down here? Nothing. So you need to drop it. That one's empty. This is the one we wanted, right? Yes. In Nsundi, we will now get a proper theming bonus, which is just lovely. Give me this, please. All right, our aluminum stockpiling is nice and strong. How much will it cost us to get bombers? We can't get them yet, but we need to start stacking this up with bombers, because that's going to be how we take her down. Or at least it's going to be part of the solution. He got this goody hut. I guess, you know, we might check up here. You should definitely come hang out on this land over here where we know there's barbarians. We're aware of this. You have a debater, so you cannot convert that scout to our side. So with broadcast, once the broadcast center is done, we need to just queue up bombers in our capital, I think. The first good adjacency bonus, is that, we made that up here in Cartagena, right? Aqueduct is pillaged. So let me go ahead and fix our aqueduct. And from you, we should definitely get a zoo going, because we need amenities in the area, and that'll give us a little bit of assistance there. It's time to start making bombers. You have room for 2. Well, you can always shift the bombers to a city, but you can't build bombers unless you have an airport to begin with. So you have to do that to start. I guess we'll give you the chaplain bonus. And so yeah, this dropped down to only giving us 3 gold, which is whatever, it's fine. Do we want... We probably should pick up this tile and improve it just so we have more food in the area. I mean, the other thing is picking up that forest and then dropping the... What do we call them? I need to remember. An imbanza. But the imbanza would take quite a while to get done, so... Right, you guys have to meet up. Squad up. He's gonna go check this area out. You're gonna come check out what's going on up there, if anything. Could be that there's nothing happening up there, but that's fine. We just want to know. We want to know for sure. Oh. I watched a lot of movies on the flight, or the series of flights, I guess, because it was a total of 4 different hops along the way, back and forth. And then I ended up, I watched some video they had on there about Petra, which was entertaining to me. Talking about how things were constructed and whatnot, or at least how they think they were built. Very cool location. And it had a lot of information that I was not aware of. Because I haven't really looked up much about Petra, to be honest with you. And we should have a theming bonus. A theming bonus. Yeah. And we just successfully built another art museum, so we do have a spot for you. That's wonderful news. I'm not clawing at the dirt. I'm living in the trees. That's got to be different than clawing at the dirt. It has to be. You can't tell me otherwise. You might be reaching for the heavens in the form of maybe spacecraft. I don't know. I'm reaching for the heavens in the form of bombers to obliterate my enemies. Were we building Petra and then it was lost? We were building Petra and then it was lost. All right, that happens. Susie status has been lost with someone. Brussels. Brussels. Come on now. Man, what's our loyalty situation gonna be like over here? It's rising 17. Rising 20. So is everything gonna be... I don't know if everything is gonna be fine for this town. If we were to leave it be. So maybe what they need is an entertainment complex over here. We're not gonna leave it be though. We're gonna keep our alliance rolling. I don't want anything bad to happen. We should get another builder. Builders for everyone. Maybe not for everybody, but builders for many people. So you need to go up to Madrid. Let's go teleport to Madrid, please. Thank you. And yeah, let's just let's work on improving the lay of the land here. There's a lot to be done, and we want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to succeed. Here's a chaplain. Are you guys happy up here? You could be upgraded to musketman if we had a bunch of gunpowder. You are a chaplain as well. So I'm just gonna leave chaplains around in this area. Crossbowman. At some point you're gonna be able to be upgraded to a big boy. A big boy using guns. Field cannons, they call them. Alright, yeah! There's our first armada. So how far are we away? How many turns do we have? We have 26 to 46 turns before the era's transition. We're 6 points away, or 7 points away from being in a normal age, and then 21 points total away from being in a golden age. Oh, hello, tribal village. I'm glad I came up here to explore. Let's continue down this way. Just using our guys to their fullest instead of destroying them like a tyrant. Suffrage. Oh, democracy's coming up. An even better reason to keep our alliances rolling is this. We have democracy available to us, which is going to make our trades to our allies even better. Soon we're going to be down to one ally, though. Well, I say soon. It's probably like 20-something turns still. Exactly 20 turns. Oh, so much aluminum from Kongo. Thank you, Kongo, for all your fine contributions. It's much appreciated. I'm gonna put a quarry down. Sarah Harrop as a muse, performing a song by the band Muse. Oh, I don't mind if I do drop a little seaside resort down here. We could always drop a forest down next to it. Wait, can we plant forests yet? We may not be able to do that at the current moment in time. Also, I do need to be, let's see. What am I looking for? Governors. Pingala was neutralized, how dare you? I should be picking up Parks and Recreation as well, because that's a nice one to add into the mix. Frigate Armada. So at some point you're going to be turned into some big boy. But I think we have to get all the way over to refining for that. The battleship. We have plenty of coal to handle that. Beautiful, clean coal. Siege tactics is now complete. All right. You could. I wish you kind of would have grabbed something else that was maybe like. That was the free tech, by the way. That wasn't a boost. That was just straight up free tech. So that's what I was talking about when we were doing the China All Eureka's challenge. That was what I was worried about as time went on when I ran into goodie huts, that there is a low percentage, I don't remember what it is, it might only be like 5% or something. There's a low percentage chance that you just get a free tech from your available techs.
Why is a woman to be treated?
And so that's what I was avoiding in that one. So we're losing 10% gold on cities with a governor, and we're losing the production bonus for districts. But we're getting a discount on purchasing, and our trade routes to allies are going to be better. And also, let's see, we have New Deal available. You know what? New Deal is probably worthwhile for us right now, because we are struggling with amenities, and this will probably help us out on the amenity front. And I would like, I guess, spy stuff right now to go in. We're keeping Vistelbanken. The boost for computers is here. So our trade routes to our friends, or our allies, should be significantly better now, which is nice. I don't know how many trade routes you have over here, but they should be better. And now I guess it's time to grab Cold War. What else is there? Ski resorts. So professional sports is also good. Cold War lets us get rock bands, and I want to try to have a successful rock band. It's going to be one of those things where it's, you know, it's a crapshoot, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. We're still running out of art museums, so I think we need to art it up. Although once we start capturing her cities, we'll get more art museums, most likely. I think she has a mix. We can plant woods right now, so that's good to know. I'm wondering if there's a reason. The only reason would be, where's our friend Liang at? Where are you, Liang? She's at Bremen, which is all the way over here. Does she need to be at Bremen? She does need. Well, somebody needs to be up here. So we're not leaving her. But I'm gonna drop woods down in some places along the way to try to make things better. Seaside Resort can't go here, right? Because this is not a sea tile. This is a lake. Let me double check that. But the name implies, you know, Seaside Resort. It has to be built next to coast, right? Where does it say that? Can only be built on a coastal desert, coastal plains, or coastal... Yeah. And these are not coast. This is a lake. So I will go ahead and quarry this, I suppose. I was thinking about chopping it and dropping down woods if it would improve the adjacent appeal of somewhere that could have one of these boys. But that is not the case today. What have we found over here? A Free City Horseman. We have heathen conversion, but as we know, that does not apply to them. Okay, let's take a look at where people are. She has built the spaceport. That's not good. So we're going to need to deal with Korea. We may lose this one to Korean science at this rate. She's a beast, and I don't know. We just need to be able to deal with her. And I'm not going to be able to deal with her with aircraft, so it's going to have to be Navy against her. So we're going to we have to remain focused on war. And I was hoping to have time with Greece to deal with that first, but maybe we should be building some ships and stuff first. I guess we do have some ships at the moment, but I don't know. Let's go back and take a look at these things. We're getting 148 science per turn. What has happened to our science per turn? It was higher than this, wasn't it? I thought we were at like close to 200 science per turn before. What happened to my science per turn? Did I mess something up in the government thing? We've got our campus bonus. Did I lose something in the process here? I don't know how much rationalism might help us. How many... Let's do this. Campus in the Congo. We have 4 campuses in the Congo. You are size 10 with an adjacency bonus of 5. You are size 11 with an adjacency bonus of 4. You're 16. Adjacency 5. So all of these would get full impact from it. Where's our other one? Over, it's being built over here. This one would not get any bonuses from it, obviously, in either direction. So we could look at dropping that in there. I need to know how much New Deal has helped us. I think it's helped us a bit, but did we just switch over to it this time? I'm concerned right now. Alright, back to this screen, sorry. So we're getting 148, Korea's at 396, 131 for Australia, 142 for France, 194 for Greece, and 65 for Germany. Maybe we were always at this number. Maybe I was just thinking of Greece's numbers when I was thinking. I don't know. I felt like it's gone down though. I could just be misremembering, it's entirely possible. We're getting 371 science per turn and 167 tourism. Greece is at 456 and 216. France is 91, 78, 219 and 66, 72 and 44 for Germany. The previous one was Korea, by the way. And then Australia's at 43 and 26. Score-wise, we're in third place with 829. Korea's at the top with 1087. And Greece is in second place with 892. So if we take Greece down, we become the dominant cultural force, and we gain enough score to put us into first place on score. That doesn't matter if she makes it into space, though. She being Korea in this case. Gorgo's at 29 of 220. We're at 14 of 410. So we need to stop her, mainly just to stop her growth of culture, because it's making our tourist numbers become kind of insane at this point, our required numbers. We have a long way to go right now. It's an uphill battle still, but I think we have the plan in place. We just need to spend 19 turns gathering our military, and then start taking down her cities with bombers and other forces to support them. Like, we could take Argus with bombers taking it down and then rolling in with an ironclad or something like that. But it's gonna be an uphill battle still. Korea is scaring me, but I believe in the Congo. We can do this. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.